time is underway. Trey Tucker to return it. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
The most passing yards of Geno's career, that would be over 4,300. Also came in a little uptick in interceptions, especially in the red zone. But that didn't bother Pete Carroll. He knew exactly who he wanted to restart their culture in Vegas, and that guy is Geno Smith.
Right to the air with Smith. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
19 yards. That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
The slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you've got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They motion Tucker over left. Shotgun snap to Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Smith on 3rd and short. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And off to Genty. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Smith to the air now. Jump off, caught by his back. And he drives this forward to the 6.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And they take this in for the score. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing. Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Darius Davis to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Herbert's one of these rare quarterbacks that when he is on, he makes this game look effortless and easy. Part of it's his throwing motion that's crisp and clean with great power. And it's also an athleticism. He'll make you pay with his legs, too. Man, he is just a joy to watch.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 15. First down, Los Angeles.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They've got a first to begin the frame. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers first down.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Herbert from the gun. Right side and in the hands of Allen. they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up an LA first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make...
Comes and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
The Raiders bringing out a couple extra defensive backs for third down. They're in the dime. To throw, Herbert. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Giving this to Genty. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's good.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
First down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Smith. Completed to his running back. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And a Raider first down.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant.
line.
The Raiders hoping to break this tie before the half. First down, ball at the 36. Throwing is Smith. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Coming left is Genty. He gets the first and more inside the 15. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but we'll get explosive on the ground as well.
Carlson now to add one more.
Point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 14, Chargers 7.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
For Las Vegas.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chargers and receiver Keenan Allen making their way back out. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Herbert now. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flagged out. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still 2nd down.
So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. They led it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first.
First down.
And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
First down.
I love throwing a first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Now Herbert again. Has it downfield working the left. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. It's Herbert once more. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Herbert to throw once more. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Throwing the out route complete. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go play action. Here's Herbert. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Herbert. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey. And it's 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. Out comes Las Vegas on offense.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Fits it through the middle. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap to Smith. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 14.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
To kick off for Las Vegas.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Right side into the hands of Allen. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Complete to number 13.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century. And it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chargers.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now an inside. Oh, he loses the football. And the Raiders get to it. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble.
Well, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Another give here to Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Trying to find a cut back upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Offense to the line for second down. Smith to the air now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. On the sneak in Smith. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Finds his fullback. And this one does not go far.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Herbert. On a quick slant, he's got Allen. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
A gain of a yard. 1st down, Chargers.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Running behind center with Harris. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
Isaiah Polamalu on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 40-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Put a gold star on the grade sheet for that defensive coverage, even with plenty of time to throw it. That defense never gave the QB a lane to complete it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms, and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Smith. It's complete. This is Bowers. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First down and goal to go.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders with a 10-point advantage. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Here's Genty. And it's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. And go to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Smith setting to throw. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
31, Chargers 14.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
To kick off for Las Vegas.
Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Quick slant. Here's McConkey. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
First down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First down, ball at the 36. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 42. As a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Chargers will have a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He's taken down at the 30. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Here he goes, one final shot. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.